Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. I just got done working out, so now I need to get my protein in. First of all, there's more to nutrition than protein. And I personally don't have any use for supplements because I get what I need with whole foods. Works for me. However, I've got some high protein chili here. Protein is a buzzword, like it or not. It's probably why you clicked on this video. Your primary fuel sources are fats and carbohydrates. One or the other, or a balance of both. Protein is a building block. Protein chili, 800 grams of pinto beans rather than chili beans, plus a quart of unsalted beef stock, and 4 cans of diced tomatoes, 1 can of jalapenos. So it's important to soak your beans overnight, and so that's what I've got here. I've got 4 raw, roughly chopped onions here, big ones, and I've got 2 pounds of beef here. Now I'm not going to be using any kind of ground beef for this. I'm going to be using just regular pot roast style beef. I actually use pinto beans rather than chili beans for this because they're high in fiber and comparatively high in protein. But the reason that I'm using pot roast is because by the time that this is done, it's going to have a very pulled beef kind of quality. So just pull that off of here. Ta-da! And now I'm just going to put my onions into. So that's going to cook in the crock pot overnight. This recipe goes a long way. That's 7 days worth of food in that crock pot. What helps it go a long way is the fact that the beef is going to break down to be like pulled beef pot roast, and the pinto beans are going to crush up. It's very high in fiber per serving. And also the onions and the beef are going to release moisture that's going to turn into condensation that's going to drip down from the top of the crock pot to replace the evaporating moisture that's going out from underneath the lid of the crock pot. Because as this cooks down, it's going to thicken up as those pinto beans start breaking down. And so you want the extra liquid in there from the onions. I've made the mistake of making this in the past where I didn't soak the beans the night before, and I ended up running out of liquid and basically burning it to the bottom of my crock pot. First of all, this took a lot longer to do than I thought it was going to, because instead of setting the crock pot on low overnight, I set it on keep warm. As you can see, we've cooked down significantly. The beans have started to break apart. A lot of the liquid has cooked off, so we've got a really concentrated, rich flavor going on. We haven't added any salt to this. Obviously, there is preservatives in the jalapenos and in the tomatoes. The onions are basically starting to disintegrate. The beans are coming apart just fine. And we've got this really nice Tex-Mex style pulled beef that's almost like a barbecue here. So we've got carbs, we've got protein, and we've got fiber. What's nice about this food is it is full of fiber. Beans won't make you gassy as long as you cook them all the way. I mean, till they're falling apart. So if you tend to binge eat, this can be useful for having small meals that will stick with you for a while. It also tastes really good. It doesn't matter what you're eating. If you're eating too much of it, you're not going to get the results that you want. I got to thinking, by the time that it's done with, it ends up looking like dog food. But it's delicious, so I guess we'll just call it beast chow. Can I get a oh? I hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at SOETacticalGear.com. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.